I'm 34 and want to live until I'm 100. Now, I don't want to do that as a frail old man in a hospital bed, but running obstacle course races, traveling the world, having great sex with my wife, and doing fun shit with my grandkids without thinking I'm going to break in half. And I'm guessing you want the same thing as me. Now, living longer isn't about detoxes or endless supplements. It's about building habits that protect your body and keep you performing at your best decades from now. So in this video, I'm going to go through the 13 habits that are hopefully going to help me build a body and mind that can go the distance and we hit that 100 club, and how you can do the exact same thing. Number 1, average 7 hours of quality sleep per night. Sleep is the foundation for excellent health. It's kind of like the blueprint for excellent health and longevity. Think of it like charging your internal battery. Dismiss it and you're running your life on half the juice. Around 7 hours a night typically allows for sufficient restorative sleep, which supports longevity, recovery, and then just overall like mental sharpness and clarity of thought. If you wouldn't expect your phone to last all day in 3%, stop doing it to yourself. Number 2 is don't smoke. And this is where I'm going to get super smug because I've never smoked a cigarette in my life, not even a puff. And yeah, I'm smug as fuck about that. And I think I've got every right to do so. Smoking is one of the most damaging and just pointless habits for your health. I won't try and paint it any other way. Every cigarette is literally a tax on your future. And if you want to age fast, you want to spend your money and ruin your lungs, then keep up the smoking. But please, for your own sake and your bank balance sake, ditch those things. Number 3, prioritize cardio. Strength training builds a good life. I love strength training, but cardio builds a long and vibrant one. You got to train your heart and your lungs at varied intensities to protect against cardiac disease, which just so happens to be the world's leading killer. Your heart's not a luxury muscle. It's the engine that keeps the show running, and you've got to train it often to keep it ticking over nicely and ensure that you have the capacity to reach those 100 years. Yes, your muscles, your strength training is going to help that skeleton move, but if you don't have the engine to power it all becomes a bit meaningless. So yeah, prioritize your cardio. Number 4, choose positive environments. So we're getting a bit into the social element of health. Surrounding yourself with energizing, growth-minded people is going to keep you young for one, but it's also just going to keep you happy. When you're around positive, upbeat people, you're happier. There's a reason why negative people always complain about being around negative people. Not to mention that negative people are like emotional black holes. They'll suck the life right out of you. There's a reason why they say environment dictates success, and the very same goes for your health as well. Number 5, limit alcohol intake. This is going to hurt some, but I'm going to assume you assumed that this is going to be on the list. Now, don't get me wrong, I still love a pint of Guinness, but nowadays at 34, they are few and far between. For one, just can't drink as much. 2, I'm just loving my training and how I feel. And 3, the hangovers are from hell. So yeah, for me, it's just not worth the cost. Put it bluntly, alcohol is toxic to your body and your brain. Plus, it wrecks your sleep, reduces your workout intensity, and makes staying in shape an uphill battle. So yes, you can enjoy it occasionally and you can still be super healthy with alcohol in your life. But remember, it always takes more than it gives. Or in the case of tequila, it takes your soul and runs away with it and it doesn't give anything back. Number 6, minimum of 10,000 steps per day. Walking is by far and away the most underrated superpower you've got when it comes to health, and is one of the most simplest, most effective tools, cost-effective tools as well, for maintaining your metabolic health, your cognitive function, and your body composition. So keeping that lean, healthy looking physique. Now, 10,000 steps per day was made up for marketing purposes back for the 1964 Tokyo Olympics, but it's a great place to start. Everyone talks about 10,000 steps, so why not aim for 10,000 and then go up into 11, 12, 13, 14, 15,000 steps a day if you're feeling really ambitious. I actually asked ChatGPT how many steps I would do between now at the age of 34, gone past in May, until I reach 100. And wait for this, it was 460,000 steps. That's how many steps I will do from now until the day I reach 100. If I do 10,000 steps a day. I do more than 10,000 steps a day. So yeah, it puts things in perspective. 7 is to minimize the use of plastic. Now, this isn't going to be one of the more common like health habits that you hear of, but there's a lot of noise coming out recently about the use of plastic. So minimizing plastic use to just lower exposure to those microplastics we are hearing about. So, and you're going to help save the animals and the straws and all that sort of stuff to be floating around the ocean. I think there's been research about the amount of plastic that they're finding in men's ball sacks. It's supposed to be astronomical, not very good for us. Cutting down on plastics might sound like a small kind of maybe meaningless habit as such, like what use is it actually going to do? But the toxins in the plastic can build up over time, kind of like bad debt. It's like if you don't treat that bad debt at the start, interest payments just get bigger and bigger and bigger. And this is kind of how you should look at plastic. Now, I don't know the ins and outs of it exactly, but I do know that they can disrupt your hormones and then your overall health. So just opt for the glass Tupperware over the plastic. That's one of the changes I've made. Super simple, and it helps me sleep a bit easier at night, knowing my balls are not full of plastic. Number 8, supplement your deficiencies. Now, very important to note that supplements should fill your gaps, not replace a healthy diet. If your diet is shit, supplements won't help. So you need to make sure you're smashing mostly unprocessed whole foods, getting your good quality protein in, getting your veggies in because you want to have your fiber. And then if you have any gaps in your diet, by all means, please do what I do and plug those gaps with supplements. There are a few supplements that I think are non-negotiable. Creatine, magnesium, and omega-3s are 3 of my non-negotiables. Omega-3s are in there for me because I don't eat any fatty fish at all. I do eat a lot of nuts. I eat a lot of walnuts. So I need a good quality omega-3 in my life. Magnesium is very important for overall muscle function and then sleep. And then creatine has moved from a bodybuilding supplement to a serious longevity supplement. A full blood panel will show you exactly where you're falling short, and then you can supplement accordingly. So if you find out, for instance, that you're deficient in vitamin B12 or deficient in vitamin D, then you can find those supplements and take them whenever you need. Number 9, control your blood sugar. Your blood sugar shouldn't be a roller coaster. You shouldn't be treating it like a Ronan Keating classic. No, that. I won't hurt your ears with the music, but cracking tune. So you want to keep your blood sugar as stable as you can throughout your day, and that's going to help your energy kind of be in like cruise control. It's going to be smooth. It's going to be predictable. It's going to be powerful because it's going to give you that sustained energy throughout your day. Otherwise, you're going to find yourself chasing caffeine highs and battling sugar crashes all day. You don't want insulin resistance in your life, and you sure as hell don't want diabetes knocking on your door because you couldn't put the goddamn donuts down. Number 10 is avoid high fructose foods. Thanks to good old evolution, your body has a rather annoying habit of rapidly converting foods that are high in fructose into body fat, especially when that fructose is in liquid form. So those super healthy fruit smoothies you've been smashing daily might actually be doing you some serious harm. And that is harm in the form of potentially non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, something none of us want any part of. Fructose is the most common sugar found in fruit, and nobody ever got fat from eating too much fruit. So please knock yourself out. Just make sure you actually eat it instead of blitzing it up and drinking it. Number 11, sound like a bingo man now. Full body strength sessions. Exercise leads the way in longevity. The research just continues to come out that shows that exercise is the number 1 longevity tool, even giving off the same benefits as certain drugs, if not better at times. My advice to you is to start smashing full body strength sessions. If you can do 3 full body strength sessions a week, trust me, regardless of what some people tell you, you will be doing better than 99.99% of the people that walk this earth. Think of muscle like your retirement fund. If you invest in it now, you're going to be able to cash out later in the form of just higher quality of life. It's a bit of an insurance policy for later life, both physically and mentally and actually metabolically as well. When you're strong, everything in life just feels that little bit easier. Number 12, breathe through your nose. Nasal breathing improves your oxygen efficiency. It lowers your stress and strengthens the all-important cardiovascular system. Overall, it is not very good for your health. So when you switch from mouth breathing to nasal breathing, it's like switching your brain and your overall health from old school dial-up, with the old school one that used to go bim, bim, bim. If you're under the age of, 20, you've no idea what I'm speaking about, but most people will know what I'm on about. It's like switching it from that to high-speed fiber optic. The difference is just insane. And I can say that because I'm one that used to be really, really bad at mouth breathing. And now I've put some steps in place that help me breathe through my nose. Your body is going to feel better. You're going to perform better. So it's going to improve your cardio sessions for one. So you'll get fitter, which strengthens your heart, which is obviously really good news. But it's also going to help improve your sleep quality, which if we reverse back to number one, we remember how important good quality sleep is. I use a nose strip every night and I tape my mouth shut, which is super sexy. But I do it because it's a win-win with my health. So it's a super simple habit and the payoff is massive. Right, last one, number 13, and that is to have a proactive approach to your health. You do not need, or should I say, you shouldn't wait for the check engine light to come on before you take action with your health. You've got to get regular checkups. You've got to go get your oil checked and you've got to listen to your body and handle issues before they bite you in the ass. Because if you don't, they will bite you in the ass. And when they bite you in the ass, it can be very, very bad news. So please don't wait for a crisis and be proactive with your health. And especially to the men watching this, like, just don't be a dick and think you're too macho for the doctor. Go in, let that dude cup your balls and stick a scope up your ass because it is for your own good, I think. Okay, there we have it. 13 is unlucky for some, but not for you and me on our quest to reach 100 sexy, healthy, and fun-filled 100 years with hopefully the energy of a Duracell bunny and the libido of a regular bunny. That sounds like a lot of fun. Now, these habits aren't about living forever. They're about living better. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button and please subscribe to the channel for more videos. Then while you're at it, check out this video here on the biggest diet mistakes and what actually drives results with your nutrition. So give it a watch. You're going to enjoy it and I should catch you in the next one.